Hey, what's up guys? So it's the start of the BMW e30 tonight. So I'm gonna start by doing a little work in the engine bay, getting rid of some of the brackets, start sanding some stuff, and then I'm also gonna try to descale the motor with a needle scaler if I have time. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and let's go. So what's going on guys? So tonight we're going to be working on getting rid of some of these brackets. Just a couple in here and all the tabs. I'm not going to be going crazy with this. I'm not going completely shaved, but I am going to have this thing super clean. So we're going to start with these three brackets. This little one here, this one, and this one. These shouldn't be too bad. They're this one, and this one are just spot welded. This one has spot welds and a little stitch weld on the back. So let's get started. So we're gonna start. I don't really have a spot weld drill, so I just use a drill. I just go very lightly, just to break the first part of it. You don't want to go too crazy because then you're gonna have to weld it up after. So the first one was real easy. It came right off. The second one had a second spot weld right near it, so I will have to do a little tack weld on that to fill the hole, and it will be like it wasn't even there. I'm on to the third one, which you can see it has a lot of weld on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right along here and get most of it out of the way, and then creep up on it slow so I don't thin out this panel. Alright, so I got the last bracket off. I'm going to show you something. You got to be careful with this when you're shaving a bay. When you pull off a multi-layer piece, you may find that there's surface rust underneath that. You have to go make sure you get all of it out of there, because if you don't, you're going to have a rust problem. After you fill it, it'll like pit underneath it and then come through your bodywork. So I'll show you what I got. I'm going to try sanding it first. I'm also going to put a metal converter on it. And before I do the metal converter, I have a spot blaster. So I think I'm going to spot blast it and then do it, just so there's not any problems. So if you can see here, see how it's dark? That is rust. It's not like it's going through, but that is the start of rust. So I'm going to take care of it. There was a little on this one. It came out, but there's a couple little dark spots. So I'm just going to hit it with a spot blaster and converter. Tonight I'm going to just metal finish these, and then I'm going to put some self-etching primer over it just so it doesn't rust, and then I'll grind it off when I do the other stuff. So the driver's side is done for tonight as far as cutting off what I'm going to cut off on this car. I'm not going crazy on this thing. I'm not going to fill all the holes. I'm just trying to make the engine bay smooth. So let's take a look at the job of the driver's side. So now we're over to the passenger side. There's a bracket down here I'm getting rid of. A little bracket here for a screw. This tab is gone. This tab is gone. Now for this tray up here, I am going to trim it. I'm not going to do anything with it tonight because over here I'm going to do a catch can. But I want to make this nice and finished. But I don't know how far I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to leave that for now. But let me see how far I get tonight with this. So that's it with grinding on this thing tonight. Let me show you what I did. So that's the driver's side. There's a couple of little brake line holders that I'm not sure if I'm going to take off yet. But then both tabs are off here. All little tabs off. So not a crazy shave bay, but it's going to look 100 times nicer when it's done. It will be clean. Everything will be hidden, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be an awesome car for him for a first car. Something I wish that when I was young I had this, but now let's go over to the motor and take a look at that. So I'm doing a 5.3 LS in his car. It's an iron block. The only problem with them is that they come, the block looks like it's been at the bottom of an ocean. So I'm gonna descale this thing. I don't want to do it with the heads off because I'd rather have this thing pretty much sealed off while I'm doing it. But I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna show you the tool I'm gonna use to descale it, and we'll go from there. And as you can see, it's crusty. It's really crusty. So the other side isn't much better. But what I'm going to use is a needle scaling tool to get most of the heavy stuff off right now. And then when I take all the other stuff off next week, I'll do a fine clean on it. But this will get most of the crusty stuff off before I start. So this is the tool. Take off all the heavy scale. It's a mini needle scaler. You can use a big one, but they start doing some crazy damage. So I recommend the mini needle scaler. It's a little harder, takes a little longer, but it'll save some broken parts. I have to say, I didn't think it was going to work that fast. So I just did one side. I still have to clean it up, but it knocked off almost all the scale within 5 minutes. So let's take a look. The bottom still looks like it's rusty or whatever, but that's oil buildup. It knocked off all the scale on the ground. So that's just 5 minutes of work. So let's do the other side and get out of here. So wow, this side came out even better. That's how much stuff came off of it. Just all rust and scale. Hey guys, so thanks if you made it this far. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be doing little short videos on this thing as I go along. My main goal before I move out of here is to get this, the engine bay, all the door jambs, and the trunk jambs body worked, painted, so when I bring it home we can start putting it together. I don't want to paint in my new shop, so I'm trying to get it done here. So thanks again for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe again.